न गुरोरधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोरधिकं तपः।
श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। ध्यायामोधवलवकुण्ठनवतीं तेजोमयीं निष्ठिकीं निग्धापाङ्गविलोकिनीं भगवतीं मन्दस्मित श्रीमुखीं वात्सल्यामृतवर्षिणीं सुमधुरं सङ्कीर्तनालापिनीं श्यामां गीमदसिक्तसूक्तिम् अमृतानन्दात्मिकाम् ईश्वरीम्। ओम गुम गुरुभ्यो नमः। अमृतेश्वरी नमः। ओम गम गणपते नमः। ओम हा सरस्वती नमः। ओम। My infinite prostrations at the lotus feet of my Sadguru Sri Mata Amritanandamayi Devi, Universal Teacher, Universal Mother. My humble pranams to all of us beloved children watching this program. We will continue from the last episode. The last episode was breaking easy and making tough or difficult. So we have seen both. In some cases, the cases like the tumbler, with the glass, when glass of water, when it slips and falls, it breaks. So breaking is easy. We cannot make the glass again. Making is difficult. We can understand. So I gave the example because one of some person here, some person somewhere in the he said that I have broken publicly. He announced I have broken so many temples. So I was hinting that breaking is something very easy, but the breaking a temple may be easy, but constructing a temple is very difficult. That we need talent and a lot of the self-effort, sincerity. So that is we want people who we want the Amma's children to be very constructive, creative. That is what Amma's mantra can do for us. There are people, when our youngsters, they start chanting mantra more and more, sometimes our parents get frightened. They say, oh my God, my son is going on chanting mantra. Will he become brahmachari? Will he become sannyasi? Nothing like that. So the chanting mantra more and more can bring out creative energy in us. That's what we have seen. I have told you many times that many times I have said that Swamiji's, none of us have learned music, but look at the compositions. The Turyam Swami's verse now, Amritadhara. I am amazed every day when I see that. My God, he is a genius. And when I was in my the younger days, we say that the Vayalar Devarajan, they was the combination, the Ganarachana Vayalar and Sangeetam Devarajan, they were the best one here. Now we can say Ganarachana Turyam Swami and the Sangeetam Amritageetananda Swami or Pranam Swami also. Pranam Swami also. Pranam Swami's bhajans are very, 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 very deep. So much of devotion, so much of bhava is there. There we can see there is something totally different. I have seen that when there are some from outside some very good singers come and sing here. After some time, our devotees will come and go to Amma and say, Amma, please ask the Swami to sing, because the music is okay. We can listen to music, but we want, when we are in Amma's presence, we want not only music, we want that bhava, that creativity can be brought out only in the divine presence of a Sadguru like Amma. So that's what we can see. Now we will see in Amma's presence what else are happening in Amma's presence. You can see, in general, all men, the long time back, when there was a news reporters conference. In that news reporters conference, one news reporter, he asked Amma, why you do your devotees come here? What is the main purpose? So Amma said, Swamiji was translating. I was sitting behind Swamiji, Amritageetananda. So Swamiji asked Amma അവർ ചോദിക്കുകയാണ് എന്തിനാണ് അമ്മയുടെ ഭക്തന്മാരുടെ വരുന്നത്? സോ അമ്മ said, ഭൂരിപക്ഷം ഭക്തരും പിന്നെ ലൗകികമായ കാര്യങ്ങൾ അർത്ഥകാമ. കാരണം അവർ ഭക്തന്മാർ, they are devotees, they have problems. And if they have problems, the Amma is the person who can solve all their problems. So it is nothing wrong with that. So then the newspaper, I was a newspaper reporter, he wrote, so Swamiji told the reporter, the Amma's devotees come, most of them come, most of devotees come here for the worldly problems. So that reporter, he wrote, the Amma's disciples come for worldly problems. Then I saw that. I said, excuse me, sir, you made a mistake. Swamiji didn't say disciples. Swamiji said devotees. Please correct that. Then he hid it. So there are the devotees and the disciples. When devotees they come here and they get whatever they want. Then they think that even after getting so much, still I am not happy. What can make me really happy? And then they ask the Guru, what can make me really happy? Then the Guru will say, this is the Atma only can make you. Then that becomes the disciple. Even among the devotees, there are householders also. There are disciples who want only Atma Sakshatkaram. So that is what you see. So in the Amma's presence, what happens that we become very, very aware. You can see that our brahmacharini, they say, my God, I have this negative quality. So they come to Amma crying and say, Amma, please remove this. So they say, they call it two levels. They say, sthula means at the physical levels, sthula bhoga and sukshma bhoga. So sthula bhoga means that the physical level. I have the best example is we can see for us Amma's devotees, we can say the sthula bhoga at the physical level. We can say it can be the attachments, some kind of the tasty dishes or some kind of dress or something like that. That can be easily noticed. I'm attached to some kind of some kind of tasty food, or I'm attached some kind of dress. So this can be easily noticed by me and by others also. So whereas at the sukshma bhoga, it is very, very difficult to understand. So the sukshma bhoga is, I can say, for example, the lack of awareness. I want position, I want power. So when I am struck with that is at the mental level. I am a very powerful, I have very high position. That feeling, it is not easily noticed. Whereas in Amma's presence, that is also easily noticed. The sthula bhoga, the enjoyment at the physical level, and the sukshma bhoga, the enjoyment at the mental level. You can see that sometimes our devotees will say, he is going on to, my God, he has been talking for the past 2 hours. Kalamutram, they say, if I got that word from here, he is going on talking and talking and talking, I will faint now. When he gets the mic, this is lehari. See, you can say the lehari of the liquor, that will last maybe 5 or 6 hours, that lehari of the liquor will go. But the lehari of talking, when I get the mic and then I go on talking and talking, that lehari grows and grows and grows, and that vasana for giving the talks. Amma talks so much, but look at the way she talks. Do you think she has this talking because she had that vasana to talk? Nothing like that. She said, makkal enodu paranju povunnathaanu. She has so much to say. When she sees this, she want to speak to her people. So when Amma is talking, മക്കളെ എന്നെ അമ്മയോട് അറിയാതെ പറഞ്ഞു പോകുന്നതാണെന്ന് പറയാണ്. So if our eyes filled with tears, it is like a broken dam. Every day, nobody can do like that. Extempore speech every day. After the Amritadhara, she speaks extempore, and such a wonderful points, never-ending wonderful point. Nobody can do that. Whereas when I speak or when I sing also, the Sukshabodha, my voice is wonderful voice. Everybody says my voice wonderful. That Guru will notice. Guru can notice my Sukshma Bhoga, and then Guru will break it. That is the real breaking. That is what we have to say now. So they say there are 3 I, adu njan, me. 3 I's. First I is the I which I know. I know that I am attached to. I have attachment for pizza. I have attachment for masala dosha. Example, I have attachment to sweets. Or example to watching so much of mobile. These are all I know. I have these habits. So that is the real I. I am aware of the negative habits. I am very much aware. I try to change that also. So that is the first one. Then the second I is the I which you know. There are certain things which I may not be aware of, but you devotees, you know, this Swami has this problem. I may not be aware. And therefore, sometimes they may come and tell me, Samji, when you are talking, you talk a little slowly. Don't talk too fast. They give some suggestions. Or they even say, Samji, you are a sannyasi, you should be a little more patient. I'm thankful to them. So they notice there are some the I whom you know, and the real I is the I which Amma knows. The real I is known only to Amma. The real I is not known even to me or not even to any one of you. So that is where we have to change it. That to bring out that real, to break the false I, and bring the asatoma sadgamaya, that is there the avatar comes, the very important topic of avatar also. So we can say the different types of different types of disciples we can say now. See, the best disciple is one who knows what he has to do even without being told by the Guru. One who knows what he has to do even without being told. That is the ideal disciple, and best example is Hanuman. Hanuman knew what he had to do. Hanuman, Sri Ram Bhagavan, he sent Hanuman to Lanka. He said, go and find out Sita. That's all Hanuman said, Sri Ram said, Bhagavan said. So first thing, Hanuman went there, he found out Sita. So they can come back. What did he do? When he saw this Lanka was such a magnificent city, he felt very sad. And when he went to Ravana's palace, he saw Ravana. Ravana was very handsome, very well built with a very gorgeous, magnificent form. He looked at Ravana and he felt very sad. He is so handsome, so knowledgeable, such a great scholar, such a wonderful person. My God, when my Bhagavan comes, he will be destroyed. Pavam. Sri Rama was very angry. Then he felt sympathy for Ravana. This fool is not able to understand who my Sri Rama is. I'm feeling very sad for this fellow. He will be destroyed. All these wonderful things will be destroyed just because of one fool's Himalayan ego. One fellow's ego, all these wonderful things will be destroyed. My God, Hanuman was feeling very sad. He was angry and he was very sad also. So So that's why. So what he did was, so now come to the point. A disciple is one who knows what he has to do even without being told. So let me make an attempt. Let me make this fellow understand that my Bhagavan is not a weakling, not just a human being. Our army who's coming here, let me give a sample of our power. Let him understand. Therefore, he went back and he destroyed the Ashokavana effortlessly. Akshay Kumar was extremely powerful. Akshay Kumar was killed. Indrajit came. Indrajit finally, when the Brahmastra was sent, we know the story very well. Brahmastra, then Hanuman allowed him to be brought there. There also he showed his wonderful power. And then he told, I am just one person. I can do so much damage. You know, I am such one person, have so much damage. An army of people like me are coming. There are other soldiers who are more powerful than me. Therefore, please, with respect and devotion, you hand back our mother Sita. You please give back Sita to Ravana. But this fool, this is called the ego, unbreakable ego. So we know what happened. So that is this is the best ideal guru. Ideal disciple is one who knows what he has to do without being told. The second, the inferior, the mediocre, Madhyama, Uttama Guru, Uttama Shishya, then Madhyama Shishya is one mediocre. He will do what he has to do when he is told. He will do what he has to do when he is told. He does not have the capacity to understand it. But when he is told, oh my God, I will do. That is the Madhyama or mediocre. The base ones is, the disciples will not do even when they are told what they have to do. So a good example, I have to share this with you. Very, very amusing incident. The film on the Sri Raghavendra, you know, Raghavendra was the Sant Raghavendra, a very great saint in the Andhra Pradesh, on the border of Karnataka. I think border of Karnataka, Andhra, the Mantralaya, a very beautiful film on Raghavendra. Raghavendra was, when Raghavendra was a Shishya, first he was a Shishya of the great Guru. I don't remember the name of the Guru. So it was late night. All the disciples, they had laid down to sleep. So the Guru wanted in those times there were only lamps. There were no electric bulbs. So the Guru wanted a light. The Guru wanted a lamp. So he said, I want Deepam, a Tamil film. Deepam Venam. So the disciple, he told the next disciple, they're all one by one, they're all lying down. Guru Deepam Kekar. Guru Deepam Kekar. So that disciple told the next disciple, Guru Deepam Kekar. Guru is asking for lamp. So one by one, when he hears that Guru wants a lamp, he will tell his other disciple, Guru Deepam Kekar. So that disciple tells the other disciple, Guru Deepam Kekar. Finally, they go on telling the Guru Deepam Kekar, Guru Deepam Kekar, Guru wants a lamp, Guru wants a lamp. They went on saying one by one. Finally, it comes to the last disciple at the end of the row. He was lying there, and then they say, hey, Guru Deepam Kekar, Guru is asking for lamp. Now the Guru, the Shishya, on the right side, nobody is there. So he has to get up and go. So he is so lazy. Then he tells, Guru ku Deepama, yenna, Guruve Deepam, Ataprakasham Guru Deepam, Guru kedika Deepam. Why does the Guru need a lamp? Nee tungu, and then he sleeps. This is I hope you understand. So this is the lazy the disciples who will not do even when they are told. So now the other thing is the little difficult, the different type. The Guru kind, I told you, bhoga, the the Sthula Bhoga and Sukshma Bhoga. So we say that when the Guru points out the mistake, the disciple immediately understands. He understands, and then he corrects his mistake immediately. He attempts to correct his mistakes, but Maya is very, very strong. Even though he will try his best to correct his mistakes, he may fail. Then he comes to the Guru and he is totally surrenders to the Guru. He surrenders to the Guru and says, Guru, I have tried my best to change. I am not able to change. Only you can change me. And the Guru blesses him and changes him. Uttama Shishya is, without being told, he knows I have these negative qualities which are obstacle to my spiritual progress. The ideal disciple is one. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Ideal disciple is one who is very aware that I have these the negative qualities which are obstacles to my spiritual progress. Then he will try to change. He will not, to a certain extent, he will be, like for example, the giving up of the coffee or tea, etc. That I can do. I will stop this kind of eating too many sweets. That is a little simple. But there are some other sukshma, at the mental level, there are some negative qualities which are not able to stop. Therefore, I will surrender to my Guru and will say, Oh Guru, I tried my best to change. I am not able to change. Please change me. This is the Uttama Shishya, ideal disciple. Second one is, he is not aware, but the Guru will slowly make him understand he has this negative qualities, this has to be removed. And therefore, the mediocre, madhyama, mediocre disciple, he will also try his best to remove the negative qualities he is not able to remove, and therefore he will also surrender. Oh, Guru, I am not able to remove, please bless me. The last, the inferior, the Adama Shishya or Adama devotee is one. If the Guru, if the Acharya, somebody points out my mistake, for example, when I am going for a program, my car stops at the venue gate. When I get down, and as soon as I get down, a crow flew over me, and the crow's dropping fell on my shoulders. The crow's kaka kashtam fell on my shoulders. I did not see it. Therefore, one of the devotees says, Swamiji. Then I saw that. I am thankful to you, is it not? I said, thank you very much. Then somebody brings water and then I wipes it. When a person points out a mistake, I should be, when I'm a sadhaka, if I'm a sadhaka, if I'm a almost devotee, if somebody points out my mistake, I should be thankful to him. Please. But when I point out, when a mistake is pointed out, I think my Guru is like that, oh, this person is that, this person should be, I will show this person, he dared to point out my mistake, and then I will plan something against him and try to finish him. This is the Adama Shishya. So the three types of things we have to see. So there are other different things which can be broken. They say, there are Amma, I kind of break. I remember what Amma used to say in the olden days. She used to say, she's going, the Maranamani, the 4 o'clock the bell will ring. We had to wake up and then we had to be ready for Archana by 5. That is Amma calls it Maranamani. That Maranamani means the money which I do not like, that bell. Then again 6:30 the bell will ring. That is for the class. Vedanta class. That's all Amma says it's called Maranamani. So then again, after the class there is yoga, the yoga bell. That Amma says Makkal Adu Maranamani, which does not like. Then the 9:30 the bell will ring for the breakfast. Amma says that is Jivamani. Amma calls it, the bells which call us rings at 9:30, at 1 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock in the night. They are all Jivamanis because they are for using. So breakfast. I like that. That break I like. to break my fast I like. So this is, I remember that I had to tell you that Maranamani, Amma's Maranamani and Amma's Jivamani, the breaking. So again we say the coming as we have vehicles, we need a. Sometimes we say I need a break. I've been working, so especially in office, in our offices, etc. Sometimes we have to work for not 9 hours, but 10 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours. Though especially the university team is one of the most wonderful team. You should see them working, coming to Amma for the clarification, going back and working and working and working and working. Then sometimes they say, I need a short break. I need a short break. That is required because then we have to, this is a vehicle, it has to be, it needs rest also. That's also a kind of break. So where then they can be see for a vehicle when we have the steering and we have the accelerator, we need a brake also. We should know where we should stop. That brake also we should know. So the avatars we can understand. So I think I have spoken too much. I have taken too much of your time. I take 1 or 2 points and then I will stop. You can see the destroying or breaking. You can see one important point. You can see Bhagavan Ganapati. Ganapati was first, he had a human head. And so you can see Shiva represents, we see the Sadashiva Pativrataye Namaha. We have a name in the Sahasradama, Sadashiva Pativrataye Namaha. The meaning is, one meaning is the Devi Parvati Lalita, she is Pativrata. Pativrata means one who's totally focused on her Pati. That is one meaning. And second meaning is, you can see Parvati is actually Prakriti, which is the Jada, the Prakriti. And Shiva is Purusha, the Chaitanyam. So Jada Chaitanyam. So Tulsidas in Ramana, in his Ramana, he says Jada Chaitana Guna Doshamaya Vishakina Kartar Sant Hams Guna Kahipaya Parihari Barbikar. Experience already. He says this is a combination of Jada and Chaitanya. So the Prakriti is Jada, Parvati, or activity, and we can see Shiva is the person in whom the Prakriti becomes active. Prakriti is the activity, Parvati, activity, and Shiva is in whose presence only it becomes active. So this is Prakriti. When we have life only, we can be active. And therefore, Ishvara's nature is Chaitanyam. Therefore, we are Prakriti. We are Prakriti. So you can see the Ganesha, when he is created, when he is stopping Shiva, we have to be he can give one interpretation. There are many interpretations, many ways it is interpreted. The examples are given. One of them I read is very interesting. It says that Ganesha is Prakriti and he stops Shiva. Shiva is Ishvara. And you know this creation is Ishvara. That is the truth. Creation is Ishvara. And who stops that? Our buddhi. Our human buddhi stops Ishvara from entering the Prakriti. Can you understand? Therefore, Ganesha, when he had the human head, Ganesha stopping Shiva symbolizes the human intellect not allowing Ishvara to enter Prakriti, human intellect denying Ishvara's existence. And therefore, Ishvara cuts off that human intellect, and then he fixes the Ganapati said, that is the head of wisdom. Then he realizes that Ishvara and Prakriti, they are both one. That is symbolism. Again, I hope you understood. The time is short. You can see Bhasmasura. Who is Bhasmasura? Bhasmasura is one, if he touches the person, that will become to ashes. And who's Bhasmasura? Buddhi. Buddhi, by his buddhi, he can reduce everything to atoms. What is this? It's atoms. What is camera? Atoms. Who is this cameraman? Is atoms. Everything is atoms. And therefore the Bhasmasura is the person who reduces everything to ashes. And he will, by his intellect, he will prove that God also does not exist. He has the human intellect has the power to put the sharpness and the cunningness to prove that God does not exist. And therefore, that has to be cut off. So how can it be cut off? Bhagavan Vishnu comes and says, Shiva is not able to, Shiva can easily kill Bhasmasura. But because Bhasmasura has been meditating on Shiva, he has become Bhasmasura has become Bhagavan Shiva's devotee. How can I kill my devotee? He has compassion. And therefore Shiva runs away, not out of fear. How can he is my devotee, how can I kill him? He has been meditating on me for thousands of years. He has become dear to me. Therefore Shiva runs away. Vishnu comes and what happens? Ramana Maharshi says, inquire Manasam Tukim. What is the mind? Naiva Manasam. Aham Kuto Bhavad Chinvata Aipatatyaham Nijavicharanam. So the mind is scared of only one thing. And what is that? Enquiry. If you try to enquire Manasam Tukim, if you start inquiring what is Manasam, Naiva Manasam Marga Marcham. This is the straight path. And therefore, when the Bhasmasura keeps his hand on himself, he perishes. And therefore, when the intellect always inquires, what is that, what is this, what is that, and he will say it is atoms, it is energy, etc. But when the intellect starts inquiring into himself, who am I, who am I, who am I, then that I completely dissolves and becomes the Atma. Therefore, the mind or the intellect is frightened of only one thing, self-inquiry. He will inquire into the world. He will inquire what is the world, but he is inquiring, who am I? If I inquire who am I, slowly that thoughts, I am the thoughts. The thought becomes still and I slowly merge into myself. That is what the symbolism of Bhasmasura is. When Bhasmasura is the human intellect, he will inquire everything and then reduce everything to atoms and energy. But the human intellect will not inquire who is this intellect. When he starts inquiring who's the intellect, I am thoughts. So when I am focused on my thoughts, who am I? The thoughts come to a stop. That's why the Bodhidharma, the famous Bodhidharma who went to China and he taught them the what you call it, the Kalaripaitu and the Kung Fu, etc. And when he was sitting in the cave, he was waiting for the right disciple. So finally, one person, he had lot of the sadhana. He came to the Bodhidharma and he said, "Oh Master, I am not able to control my mind. I am not able to control my mind." The Bodhidharma looked at this man and said, "Where is that mind? Give it to me. Where is that mind? Give it to me." So suddenly what happened was, that person, the total focus was on himself. Nobody has asked this question before. Where is the mind? Give it to me. The Guru asks. So Amma will ask you that question. Where is your mind? Give it to me. Suddenly my focus totally comes on myself. The mind is gone. And that person became enlightened. That person is the first disciple of Bodhidharma. I forgot his name. Chinese names are a little difficult to remember. Therefore, this is what you have to remember, the breaking and making. The Guru alone can break the, you call it the break the ego. So let us break one more thing. We see breaking the coconut is very symbolic. We break the coconut. The outer shell represents our body. The flesh inside represents our mind, and the water inside represents our intellect. And within the shell of the coconut there is the flesh. Within the shell, within the flesh there is water, and within the water there is the unmanifest coconut tree. Remember, that is the Atma. The Atma is in there, but we cannot see that. So we offer our Shariram, Manasu, Buddhi. We break that, and then the Atma alone remains. Mano, Buddhi, Hankar, Chitta, Ninaham. The Chidananda Rupa, Shivohum. So when we break the coconut, let us try to remember that I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect. So this let us. So we should be very patient also. We can see again comes to one more point to come to breaking. He say, if you know the story of the Vinita and Kadru. Kashyapa Rishi had many wives, and Aditi is the mother of the gods. Diti is the mother of the Daityas or demons. Vinita is the mother of the birds, and Kadru is the mother of the snakes. We know the story very well. Kadru and Vinita had the competition. So the Kadru had many eggs. She had many eggs, and the eggs hatched, and all the sarpa, they all came out of the eggs. So the first one was Ananta. Ananta, he went to Vishnu, and he said, these snakes are very cruel. Dushta buddhi, I don't want to be them. The Ananta went to Shesha Bhagavan, he went to Bhagavan Vishnu and came to Vishnu. And then the younger brother was Vasuki. He also said, I don't want to be here. He went to Shiva, and he called around Shiva, Vasuki. The next third one was Takshaka. From there he was very cruel. Takshaka killed Parikshit. So when the Kadru's children were born, Vinita became very restless. She had only two big eggs. It's not hatching. She waited, she became very impatient. Finally she broke one egg. You know the story. When the egg was broken, Arun is the, what you call it, the Usha, the Pularcha, Pularankalam, the dawn. He glared at his mother. He said, you broke. Now see, I am not fully developed. I have developed only up to my waist. Below me there is nothing. You showed impatience. I will curse you. You will become a slave of Kadru. You know the story? So he went and he became the Sarathi of Surya Bhagavan. His name is Aruna. And that morning, after the night, before the day, that's called Arun, dawn. So the Vinita became very patient. Patiently she waited, and the egg has to break by itself. That is the point. Breaking, we should not break the egg. Unless if you want to make omelette, you can break a different thing. But if the eggs had to hatch, for all eggs, the mother waits patiently for the eggs to break. It will take its own time, and finally the egg, Vinita, so the second egg broke, and the most magnificent Garuda came out. So let us also be slowly. We can also pray to Amma to break. We are still inside the eggs only. We do not know. We are still inside the eggs. So at the proper time, our egg will break, and we will also come out. We will also be like Garudas. Let us pray to Amma to make us Garudas. Swasti Marakshu Arishtanemihi. So Garuda is somebody who cannot be stopped. The only person who stopped Garuda is Hanuman. Garuda has tremendous speed, tremendous strength. Nobody can, because he is Vishnu Vahana. Nobody could match him in speed and strength. The only person who stopped him is Hanuman, because Hanuman Shiva Avatara. So let us be like Garudas. So let us be patient, and we'll break the coconut, and let us pray to Amma to give us the patience, and let our eggs also break by themselves. Let us be very, very patient. When at the proper time, our eggs will break, and we will also be like Garudas. We will become Amma's fit instruments to spread Amma's message of love and compassion and service. I offer these words at the Amma's lotus feet. Om Loka Samasta Stikano Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
न गुरोरधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोरधिकं तत्त्वम्